So for Game 5, would it be more Marlins magic or would it be Yankee ingenuity? And here we go from the pro. It used to be the Joe. And becoming a pro in front of our very eyes is Brad Penny, the starting pitcher for the Florida Marlins. Although he's been a pro since we've seen him in the bigs in '96. Derek Jeter, a 3-hit game for him, a leadoff single. So the Yankees want to get back on top in this World Series. Soriano bench, Enrique Wilson in, he bunts, botch.
Well, it's one of the things that you can do with Wilson hitting second. He drops the bunt, and Jeter moves up on the air, but they only got one run out of that inning, and that is crucial.
On a sac fly by Bernie Williams. Now Juan Pierre, leadoff bunt. You know we would do it against David Wells. The play is made, but Wells is not the same right here.
Well, he never was able to get his back. He had back spasms the whole game before it even started. He had a tough time getting loose, and obviously left in the first.
And he goes in. Joe Torre, Mel Sotomayor say, who are we going to call? Well, it was Jose Contreras. Pitched 2 the night before. Certainly not ready to pitch the second inning here. And at the bottom of the second, the hero on Wednesday night in the wee hours of Thursday morning continues to slug. It's Alex Gonzalez off the tartan turf out there for a ground rule double. Could have been 2 runs, but it was only 1, but no matter. Brad Penny at the plate with a 2-run single.
This is a big blow. There was a couple big plays in this game. That I felt like the hit by Penny, and then the rundown play they're going to botch a little later.
So 3-1 after 2, and then 5-4-3. Look at Castillo turning at second base, Harold. That's as good as anybody there is. And Penny settling down as Wilson hits into a double play. It's 4-1 at the bottom of the 5th. Jeff Conine to Aaron Boone. Makes a nice play. Pudge Rodriguez caught in a rundown, but Pickle goes sour.
Well, it sure did. Tough play. They got caught in no man's land and just a miscommunication. And you don't see that very often, but when you got guys that aren't used to playing with each other, that happens.
You know what happened when you have sour pickles? You get bloops. And Mike Lowell just bloops one in. Pudge scores. Jeff Conine scores even on a Thursday. And it's 6-1 Marlins. It's a laugher. 1 out, runners at the corners. Ruben Sierra tied the game with a triple in the 9th inning in Game 4. Can't catch up to 99 miles an hour there. The next batter, though, he does. Derek Jeter base hit right center. Nick Johnson playing first for John B., who is a late scratch. John B. in the original lineup, not in the later lineup. Now it's 6-2 and a blister. Hello, Harold. That's what do you think of you, but blister on the finger.
And it looked like the trainer was shaking his head to say he's just got to come out of the game. He shouldn't be able to pitch. He did pitch. He finished the inning, and the Marlins finished this game.
Well, after Wilson walked with the bases loaded, that was Bernie Williams, the dangerous Bernie Williams, flying out with the bases loaded. Dontrell Willis, the lefty, now out of the pen. Gets pinch hitter Soriano to strike out. A 26 strikeout of the postseason. Oh, by the way, Juan Pierre at 35 all regular season. It's 6-2 with 1 out top of the 9th. Pinch hitter Jason Giambi. Oh, Braden Looper back, gone. Wait a minute now. Even though the Yankees down 4 going into the 9th, it's now 6-3. Jeter singles. Enrique Wilson. There's the Ruben Sierra honorary foul line is what I'm trying to say. And Wilson doubles down the line. Jeter scores. It's now 6-4. Looper looped. Now, Bernie Williams in against you get what you pay for, Urbina. Sends it back. 1 back short. Big park out there in right center. Unconditional catches it. And then
terrific play on a bad hop by Derek Lee to shut it down.
the boss, not happy. The field skipper, not happy. Marlins, thrilled. They've won the last 2 games here to take a lead, 3-2 in the series. They win it by the count of 6-4, despite the Yankee uprising in the 9th. And so it's Brad Penny, who has now won twice in this World Series. And in the same World Series against the Yankees, perhaps a future Hall of Famer from a couple of years ago, Randy Johnson. 2 of the best ever in the Hall of Fame, Bob Gibson and Sandy Koufax. Brad Penny is now on this list. And among the happiest, his skipper, 72 years young, Jack McKeon.
You know, it's nice to see, well-rounded effort from all these guys. And this is the way we play, and this is the way we like to see it, with everybody chipping in.
I don't think we're going to take this any different. I think we're just going to look at Game 6, try to win that game. And if not, then we try to win Game 7. I don't think we're really wrapped up in, hey, all we have to do is go 1-1. I think we're focused. We know it's going to be a tough battle, and but I think we'll be ready.
It's a dream to pitch in the World Series and to beat a team like that. I got the most respect in the world for that team, and it's just, you can't explain it.
And so it was the Marlins who, now we should say, on this night, they got their first 4 runs with 2 outs. On Game 4, they got their first 3 runs, all in the first inning on 2 outs. And so you look at these things, offensive comparison and batting, et cetera. 2-out hitting, though, is what doesn't show up. in a graphic like this. What does show up is the frustration of the New York Yankees, who now, and these Yankees haven't had their backs to the wall very often. Their thoughts after this loss.
I feel like we can still win ball games with everyone in this room.
Going into a 6 and 7, certainly I'd rather be up 3 games to 2 than down 3 games to 2, but I feel good about who we have pitching.
If you have the approach that every game is Game 7, then it's no shock, and you shouldn't feel any different going into this game. And that's the approach that I take, because every game is important. Pet's been pitching well for us, and hopefully he can go out there Saturday and put us in another position to win.
Let's look before we go to Saturday.